Hey everybody, how are you today? I haven't been having the most productive day ever. I'm gonna pump my light up a little bit, but I'm doing the thing, and that's really all that matters, right? I'm down at the Radiance Room. Let's make it happen Monday, and I haven't been making a whole lot happen today, so I'm gonna make some makeup happen, and we're gonna start there. But I specifically want to talk to you guys about this concept of kidnapping. And you may be like, what the heck are you talking about kidnapping? And if that's you, stick around. You might find this really interesting. So, okay, I work in direct sales, and in direct sales, when you sign up for direct sales, you get yourself a kit. You spend a specific amount of money and you get a kit, and then the kit shows up at your house, and then you have this kit to start selling stuff from and build a little business from, right? So usually the kit is worth a lot more money than what you spend on it. The idea is that you have this really good foundation from which to start building your business. So there's this concept in direct sales, or there's this thing that people do in direct sales that is called kidnapping. And basically what that means is that they're probably a customer, or they want to be a customer of somebody that sells product. And they just want to buy the kit and then never actually sell the product. And some companies really encourage this. Some companies really discourage it. Our company, Limelight, is pretty wholeheartedly, most people would discourage it. So, but then things happen, and for the most part, people are okay with that. But then what happens is we have these, sometimes there'll be like an incentive to join. And this month there happens to be a really crazy, awesome incentive to join. When you join this month, you get our brush set for free on top of your kit. So this is attracting kidnappers near and far. And I have had some really direct conversations with people about it. So I just want to tell you the conversation that I have with people and let you know how I feel about the whole thing and what I think you should do. If you're sitting there looking at this kit right now going, you know what? And if you've seen the brushes, you already know how awesome they are. They retail for $280. Well, the kit's $169. So it becomes a very big quandary here. Like, why wouldn't I just buy the kit? Well, there's a few reasons why, and I'm going to be really kind of bold and direct about it. So the first reason why is because there's usually, well, I'm just going to talk specifically about Limelight. I try to talk in like generics, but I'm not going to do that today because it's going to make things confusing. So there is a monthly commitment to pay. There's a monthly fee. It's $9.95 a month, and then at the end of your first year, it's $75. So you pay that $9.95 a month after your first month. Is there anything stopping you from canceling your Limelight after you get the kit? No, there's not. There's nothing stopping you from doing that. But there's more to it that happens when you go about it this way that I kind of want you to understand. So first of all, there's nothing I can do to stop people from being a kidnapper, and there's nothing that, and I'm not going to be mad at you if that's what you do. I guess I'm just going to say that first and foremost. But what I would encourage you to do is that if you are going to be a kidnapper, if you are going to just buy the kit to get all the stuff, then I would encourage you to at least give it the good old college try. Because it's not just the fact that, yeah, there's nothing stopping you except for maybe integrity, but right. Give it, if you are going to buy the kit, then do yourself a favor and at least give the business part a try. At least to the point where you say, you know what, maybe this isn't so bad, or I was right from the beginning, I actually didn't want to sell this stuff. But here's the other thing that it does. Your friend that sells this, that works really hard to sell you makeup and be your beauty guide, she earns a commission. We earn a commission from all of our sales. We earn absolutely nothing when you buy the kit. Nothing at all. Not a dollar, not a dime, not a bonus, not a single thing. But you now, after you buy the kit and sign up as a beauty guide and, you know, sign the little terms and conditions, you're now our team member. We're no longer your beauty guide. So now when you have questions about products, you gotta go find them yourself. And when you want to return something, you got to deal with that yourself. And when something isn't working out for you, you need to figure it out on your own, because now you are a bona fide beauty guide. You are not a customer that we're going to, I mean, obviously we'll train you and we'll help you and all of that stuff, but it's a much different level of training than if you're going to decide to sell it. And if you do decide to sell it, just do yourself a favor. Listen, this is not that big of a deal. If you are buying this kit because you love the product so much and you just want to get the discount or, get all the products that come in the kit, I know, Kelly, you are amazing. And I am so excited for you to get your kit. You're going to lose your mind. But I'm telling you, if you love the product so much, there's nothing stopping you from sharing it with your family and friends anyway. Like, if you really like it that much, why don't you share it with your family and friends and make a few extra bucks? Nobody's going to pressure you to sell a certain amount, but why wouldn't you share it with people and be like, well, you know what? I loved this stuff so much, I decided to sign up, and I think y'all should listen to me because it's that great. So just give yourself that. Don't think you can't do it. Don't think you have to do it at a certain level in order to make it work. Like, that's the other thing. You don't have to sell a certain amount. You can totally be a hobbyist in this business. There's nothing stopping you from that. But if you're going to sign up for just the kit, just know what comes. I just use number 40 eyeshadow, girlfriend. That's it. Taupe for the Best eyeshadow and this brush. It's amazing. Yeah, don't overthink it. Give it a shot. Because it's really not that serious. It's just, the best makeup and skincare you're ever going to use. But because of this incentive this month, I'm getting a lot of messages from people about signing up for the kit. And, they're just like, well, I mean, I don't know if I really want to sell it. Well, why don't you just change your mindset a little bit and be like, all right, I'm going to try. I'm going to try to do it part-time. Make a few extra bucks. My sister started, she wanted to cover Christmas presents for her kids. That's how she got started. She was like, well, all right, I'll do it. I kind of made her. But anyway, she was like, I just want to cover buying Christmas presents for my kids every year. And now I think she'll have her 3-year anniversary here in October. She paid for Christmas presents that first year. She joined in October and she paid for Christmas presents that first year. And and then on the second year, I think she had them paid for by March or something crazy, because she just kept sharing with people. And part of the reason I made her join was because she was sending me all of her customers anyway. Like, she was telling people about the products and then sending them to me to get to order. I'm like, well, you might as well be making some commission off of that. And to be honest with you, I mean, that was probably taking money directly out of my pocket short term, but long term, so much better. So that's my consideration for you to think about. If you are going to sign up for the kit, if you're like, you know what, I'm doing this, I want those brushes, I'm just going to sign up, then do yourself and the person you sign up under a favor and just give it a try. Commit yourself to 3 months, 90 days. Commit yourself to just sharing it with people for that amount of time. Nobody's going to make you do live videos and do your makeup on live like I am right now, although it would be helpful, but nobody's going to make you. That's the point. Nobody's going to make you do something you don't want to do. And yeah, it'll all work out. I promise. So anyway, if you have questions, let me know. If you're one of those people that has watched me put this new incentive up this month and wondered, should I join for that reason? Like I said, there's absolutely nothing stopping you, but it can be very, very frustrating to the person you signed up under if you sign up with them and then you continue to use them as your as your beauty guide instead of using them now as the upline that you agreed for them to be when you signed up for the kit. You see what I mean? Hey, Jody, how are you? So anyway, I hope that helps you guys a little bit. Yeah, Natalie might make you go live. If she's your leader, she might figure out a way to, she's very good at talking people into that. And it's really not so bad. I've made so many friends doing my makeup on live video. It's insanity. Here's a tip for you though. If you do a live video, you know what, well, here, Miriam said that she'd never tried the products, never heard of the brand, but took the plunge after reading The 4-Year Career for Women. I'm telling you, that book is it. That book is it. That book is the most, I recommend it all the time to people. It is hands down the most realistic view of what direct sales actually looks like and how to be successful in direct sales and how to set your expectations to what they need to be in direct sales. Like, people have this like level of expectation that when they join, they're going to like go to the top in a certain amount of time. I know, because I was one of them. I thought I would be to the top in 6 months, and that's not how that went. But it is the best book. And once you read that book, you'll be like, holy crap, why am I not doing direct sales? The 4-Year Career. You can read The 4-Year Career. Yes, it's on Amazon. It's everywhere. If you're in the Road to Lead Beauty Guide group, it is part of our challenge this week. It's only like a 2-hour listen on Audible. So it's only like a two-hour listen, I think, on Audible. It's really a short book. It's an easy read. It's something that everybody in direct sales needs to read, because what it will do is it's super simple to read. It will get your mindset right about what to expect with direct sales. And all of a sudden, it just makes so much more sense. It'll also teach you about why it's not a specific industry in direct sales. It's not like makeup or, so whatever you do, if you're in healthcare, health and fitness or wellness or whatever you're into for direct sales, it is such a good book, and it is such a good mindset, and it helps you understand that you really need to give your career for it to take off a solid 3 to 5 years. That's why it's called the 4-Year Career, before you judge it. So here's the situation with direct sales. There's so many people that quit and say it didn't work for them. And I would say there are some people that direct sales doesn't work for. But direct sales, if you are consistent with it for that 3 to 5 year time period, it will work. Most people quit before most people quit before that time. They didn't give it enough time to even work. It's like if you decided you wanted to be a doctor and quit med school halfway through and then couldn't figure out why you couldn't get a job as a doctor. I mean, that's exactly what it is. It's like you need to spend your time and get your education in the field before you do it. And it's such an awesome career to be in. I always thought that people that were in direct sales like drank some weird Kool-Aid and were a part of a cult. and sometimes it definitely can seem like that from the outside looking in. But the truth of the matter is that you really do develop friendships with people because they're all really like-minded people. I mean, if you're all selling makeup together, you kind of have similar goals and likes, and you meet people and you learn from people. It's really amazing. Miriam, it's one of those books for me that I read over and over again, because it reminds me that direct sales can work for anybody. And really, you don't need anything. You don't need a good upline. You don't need anything except for believing in yourself and sticking with it and being consistent. Like, it's like anything else. You try to lose weight, you try to get better at something, whether, you want to accomplish something, learn how to play the piano, whatever, anything you want to accomplish in life. That's all you need is a little consistency and showing up every day and doing it even though it's hard. I can't even tell you how many times I've wanted to give up on this business and kept going. I had a really solid thought about giving up last week. I did. And if you spent any time with me last week, you'd probably not even believe that. But it's true. I was like, man, do I really want to do this? Is this really worth it? Because it can be really, really tough. But what industry can't? And in what job could I be getting myself ready at noon on a Monday because I decided to go to the gym later today? I mean, I couldn't do that at my regular job. My kids get out of school early. I go pick them up. I mean, I don't know. The freedom of it has really been great for me. And working from home is where it's at. At least it is for me. But it took me, honestly, it really took me a solid 3 years. This 3-year experience, like I've just kind of come into a stride and a bit of comfortability with working from home. Working from home was tough for me at first. It was hard for me to focus some days. Some days I would focus too much. Like I never would leave my office. I would literally work from the moment I got out of bed until the moment that I went back to bed. I had to really learn balance. I had to do a lot of self-development along the way. And I think that's the thing about direct sales that people get really like, ooh, did she drink the Kool-Aid about? Because what you end up having to do is learn things like balance and how to manage people and how to not really manage people, but how to work with people and different personalities and how to be a good person, how to keep people, working together, working smarter. Like all that stuff has to happen in direct sales, and it doesn't happen. How do you work in benefits when that's all you do though? Well, you get creative. It just depends. It depends on the situation. Some people have a significant other that they work in benefits from. I think the one thing that people don't understand about benefits, and you're talking health insurance and things like that, is that a lot of times we are conditioned to believe that we cannot afford insurance. You get very conditioned to believe you can't afford it. When most of us haven't done the work to find out what it would cost anyway and done the research in it. So that would be my advice to you, is to sit down and figure out how much money you would have to make in order to walk away from your job, in order to walk away from your benefits. Because, your benefits, I mean, at this point, my husband carries insurance for us, but that was only the last couple of years for me. I was paying for it myself before, and it wasn't nearly as expensive as I thought it was going to be. Like, I just thought it was going to be terrible, but it really wasn't as bad. So I would recommend looking into all of that and figuring out how much money you need to make in order to pay all that stuff, and get it down on paper, and then make your goals based on that. Because I can tell you right now, after 3 years of working consistently in this business, I don't need my husband's insurance. I mean, I'm using it because he's got a group rate. It's better. But I don't need it. I could definitely afford to pay for it myself. And I did, actually, I was doing that on a quarter of the salary that I'm making now. Well, don't let benefits from the state keep you trapped in a job that you don't like. I want you to think about that. Like, are those benefits, even though they're amazing, are they worth you trapped in a job you don't love? I mean, or if you love your job and you're passionate about it, that's a whole different conversation. Maybe you do. But I mean, I guess the point for me is like, what's your happiness worth? Figure all that out. That's my, I don't know, that's my thought. And I'm quiet now. I just said the thing and I'm just quiet. I'm like, okay, that's it. When I gave some thought to going back to a 9-to-5 job not too long ago, I could not imagine having to get up and be ready at 8 a.m. every day, take the kids to school, and be inside the same four walls for 8 hours a day. That thought actually gave me such panic. It gave me so much panic that I put a plan in place to work a lot harder. And that's what I had to do, because I was like, there's no way. That felt like a prison to me. I couldn't, I quit my last 9-to-5 in 2008. Right when the recession happened. To work for myself. And I'm telling you, I struggled for a long time. But I was doing something that I loved, and the struggle was worth so much more than doing something that I hate every day. The struggle, I couldn't take that prison feeling. I just really couldn't. But doing something that I loved all day, every day, was worth so much more. And oh, here was the tip I was going to share a while ago. If you're going to do live videos, don't wear a black shirt. It does something weird to your face all the entire time. The contrast. At least if you're as light as I am. Whoops, that didn't help. It didn't help. So anyway, those are my thoughts for today. I hope you guys are having a great Monday. I hope if you're thinking about getting this kit with Limelight this month, that the only thing you think about doing along with it is just giving it a try. And if you love the product so much that you're going to buy the kit because it's such a great value, then I'm pretty sure you love it enough to share it with a few friends. And, you know, don't put it on yourself to have to be somebody or something that you're not. Just share it with a few friends. Share it with your closest girlfriends. Pick 2 or 3 people. Ask them to take a look at it. Ask them to try the stuff out and see what they think. Our return rate is 0.6%, 64%. It's like not even a percent of the people return things. Oh my gosh, Miriam, you are going to do so amazing. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to see what you do with this business. I love that you're reading The 4-Year Career again and again. I love that you get it, because I swear that book was what changed it for me too. Reading that book was what made me go, because I used to be really embarrassed about sharing the opportunity, and I'd be really embarrassed about sharing our products all the time. Like I thought, people are going to think I'm salesy or that I'm something or whatever. But the truth is, y'all are buying makeup every day anyway. I mean, go into Sephora or Ulta and you're buying stuff from people that don't necessarily have your best interest at heart. They have sales goals at heart. Well, I don't have sales goals. I have making you happy so you want to do nothing but buy makeup from me goals. So that's the entrepreneurial spirit that goes along with it, you know? So, I mean, and that's really all it's about. It's really just about sharing stuff that you love, and you do it anyway. If you go to the store and you buy something you love, you tell everybody where you got it from. You'll be like, oh girl, this, I love this. You tell people where you got it from so they can go buy it. You're already doing this. You're already selling stuff. Like, this is no big deal. It's not even a big deal at all. And plus, then, plus it's tax time. And you know what else? Every single purchase that you make of your makeup that you put on yourself is now your advertising expense. It's your billboard. I promise. Like, now you can write all that off. So tell that to your husbands, because they'll probably like that better. Hey girl. Hey. All right, I'm going to go. I will see y'all later. I hope you give this good old college try if you're going to give it a try, and I'll talk to you soon.